Welcome to the first week of Fractions Boot Camp. So today we're going to be going over what is a fraction, how to simplify fractions, what's improper fractions, mixed numbers, how to convert back and forth, and how to simplify fractions. So a fraction is a portion of a whole. So remember, a whole is always one, right? One whole, or you could have multiple wholes, but usually when you're dealing with fractions, it's how many pieces is it compared to the whole. So, for example, 1/2 means the whole is 2 pieces, but you maybe ate 1/2 or you cut it in 1/2 or whatever the case is. So you can see there are different ways. 1/2 could be like half of a pizza or half of a piece of candy, 1 out of 2. Maybe you split it in half with your friend. That's pretty much what a fraction is. You can also have 1/4 of something or 3/4 of something. Let's say I had a chocolate bar and I cut it into 4 pieces and I gave 3 pieces away to my friend and kept 1 to myself. I gave away 3/4. I kept 1/4. That's what a fraction is. It can also go, 1/3, 2/3, and so on. Fractions are always a part of the whole. So the denominator is the bottom number. The denominator will always tell you how many pieces make up the whole. So, you could have bigger numbers instead of 1/2 and 1/4. You could have 5/20ths or 6/10ths or 11/100ths, whatever the case may be. So first we're going to be simplifying fractions. So basically with simplifying fractions, they are equivalent portions. So if something's equivalent, meaning it's the same, they are equal. So let's say I had two pizzas. In one pizza, I cut into 4 pieces. And I ate 2/4. Right? This is the same as 1/2. Right? If that were just cut into 2 pieces, that would be 1/2. So when we simplify it, it will all get you down to the smallest version the fraction could be. So in order to do fractions, you have to know your multiplication and division tables, because here I need to know my division tables. So when you simplify fractions, so that's what we're doing, it's called simplifying fractions. You're going to divide the top and bottom number. So the top and bottom number can both be divided by 2. That's the GCF, greatest common factor. Sorry. So you are going to divide top and bottom by 2, and you would get 1, right? 2 divided by 2 is 1, and 4 divided by 2 is 2. And like I said, this is half of a pizza. Half a pizza. 2/4 is equivalent to 1/2. Let's say I split this into more than 4 pieces. Usually you get pizzas and they look like this. Anyways, and I ate 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces. So this is 5/10, right? 5/10. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry, that's 4/8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There are 8 pieces total. Sorry. But 5/10 would also be equivalent to 1/2, and I'll show you. So let's actually erase this over here. So this is 4/8. Well, divide top and bottom number by the GCF. The greatest common factor of 4 and 8 is 4. And you get 4 divided by 4 is 1. 8 divided by 4 is 2. This is equivalent to 1/2. Even with simplifying, let's say I had 8, 4/8 again. And you didn't know the GCF was 4. Say you're like, oh, the GCF is 2. They both can be divided by 2. Well, that's fine. You can do that as well, but you're just going to have to keep simplifying. So 4 divided by 2 is 2. 8 divided by 2 is 4. And then you realize, oh, I could divide by 2 again. And then you'll eventually get to 1/2. That's my point. So you just simplify things as small as they can be simplified until they can't anymore. So even if I had 5/10, 5/10. Well, the GCF is 5. Both top and bottom can be divided by 5. 5 divided by 5 is 1. 10 divided by 5 is 2. And this is how you simplify fractions. So let's say I have 28 over 30. Well, let's divide top and bottom by, let's say we don't know what the GCF is. I'm going to divide top and bottom by 2. 28 divided by 2 is 14. So you must know how to divide in order to do these fractions. If not, you want to review your division. If you need division worksheets, feel free to reach out. I have some. So 28 divided by 2 is 14. 30 divided by 2 is 15. Okay, can we divide this any further? No. And this is the fraction simplified. So you can't divide it by anything else. You can't divide it by 2 top and bottom or 3. That's as small as it goes. And so that's how you simplify fractions. Let's say I have 30 over 100. Well, what's the GCF? Whenever you see anything ending in a 0, you can just cross out the zeros. So 3/10, there we go. Right? Let's say I have 50 over 100. Cross out the zeros, simplify further, you get a half. Sometimes you might get more challenging ones like 39 over, let me think, actually let's do 33 over 39. Well, top and bottom can be divided by 3. So you want to check, can the top and bottom be divided by 2? So never, everything could be divided by 1. So never divide by 1. Can it be divided by 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10? I like to go up to 10. Usually it will, it would be one of these numbers. So check to see. This can be divided by 2. No. Can it be divided by 3? Yes. That would get me 11 over 13. Okay, can this be divided by 2? No. 3? No. 4? No, 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 and no. And that's how I like to simplify when you're simplifying by hand. So you're going to do a simplifying fractions worksheet. The answers are on the bottom, so you can check your answers. If you get something wrong, see why you got it wrong, feel free to ask questions. You can always message me on OutSchool if you need to. Good luck.